بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Yɛda Onyankopɔn ase deɛ ɔbɔɔ so ne asase, deɛ ɔbɔɔ me ne wo a wɔhwɛ me, deɛ ɔbɔɔ nkwa life. Mesrɛ Onyankopɔn wei na somdwee de ma ne kɔmhyɛni Muhammad ɛne ne fiefoɔ ɛne ne suafoɔ. Mekyia obi a ɔhwɛ me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I can see so many people subscribing to the idea say common sense and unti omo som nyame omo follow Onyankopɔn guidance. Enwani se Onyankopɔn aboye aguya asase we so. Onyankopɔn wanka hwe ankyere. Na people subscribe to this idea because this idea doesn't demand them to be just. This idea enforces se kanokre ye justice. Heaven bia enni ho, hell bia enni ho. O subscribe to this idea, you live as you wish because your life has no meaning. Your life is meaningless. Meanwhile, I busa question be. Oda, empa oda so esuna wo sorry. What about oda? Ubi woni na wuti train mu na train ne ko. What will be the first question and what will be the questions that you'll be asking? Of course, what put me here? Edi na de me ba ha na na me ko. Ubusa questions we no na passengers na omuti train mu no. No more try catch we say forget. This question is irrelevant. Kope could be nom, kope baby da. Have fun, just have fun. Don't think about these questions. Just have fun. Meanwhile, dear no be catch omo. Obetimi adwene so omo onyansa, obetimi akase wei omo ye nipa mpo. Obetimi akase wei omo nim die omo ye. So this is a parable of life. Yenim die esi ye die hu ya ne say we are on this earth. Where did we come from and where are we going? These are the critical questions a wasa menu ye busa. Nanka ye school curriculum nyina was supposed to be answering these questions. But unfortunately, ya nyanisa because of ebimo poverty, because of sikanti. Ya nyanisa aka menyo a wohweme. We have to fight our own way. So where did we come from and where are we going? Yefrihi na yekwahi adinti na yewaha. Will it be more logic to say there is a creator who has created this here? Ebeye more logic, ebeye nyansa say yebeka say yewo obi a oboye a odi ya guha because of bibinti, and I say yenka say we are just here without purpose. We believe say we are here because of a purpose. Eye bibintra ane yewo asasi we so aka mene o say yebe fight ni ya hu adintra. Why die ba ha na adinti na odi ya bigu ha. We na questions a onya ho answers a na wakoma atoyem. Na what ya say life has meaning. Na what ya say pain has meaning. Na what ya say adinti na ye believe say bibi ti se Onyankopɔn wo ho na Onyankopɔn na ye din na obi di se kan wo obi yem ne okuno abra sa Onyankopɔn no ko betimi apaya asase nanka nipa we awuram. Unya answer to this questioner obeti say adinti na ewo se Onyankopɔn bo bibi ti se bonsam. So inshallah, follow me nkakra yebesua the answers to these questions. Meanwhile, Mema common sense bia ndeceive. Wonnim baby a ofri bae. Na wonnim baby a woko. Ye kan bibi say eje gonwa o ye ne den. After life oko na se woko hu say heaven ana hell ewo ho a o ye ne den. Eje gon na se wo hwe oko hu say oko hell mu a o ye ne den. Obepa achew ana se die na obeka. So minua, we must answer these questions. Where did we come from and where are we going? Now for Muslims, ye believe we say we already have the answers to these questions. Odiene say, Obebabe kain Quran, ne who answers no a logic, and I say unquestioned. And until one name answers to these questions, no. Follow me in kakra. Yebesuya, inshallah, say open okra. Say open okra. Follow me. My brother, my sister, watch me and name way. I would like you to understand, say a believe. Jidie na ye jidi no. The definition and say to accept something to be true with or without evidence. So you can believe with evidence and believe without evidence. Yekase jidia ene se obejia to me se bibi a wodi wani ehu ana waso ate eye nokre. Se wo evidence are fine. Only evidences were fine. Ubetimi edi. Se wo evidence a. Only evidences were ubetimi edi se no kre but ubehia bibi. Ubehia reasons. Se wonni evidence a ubehia reasons. Hadintina e wo se ujidi se no kre because unni proof, unni evidence. I mean unni video bi. Only picture be as a proof and it will be here reasons. So when you who ya will be here reasons are draining nyansa. Even so would you when you who cry, you will still need nyansa are draining. Now they are GD say no cry. And until say me busa say, do you believe would GD say, oh papa, oh papa? Rebecca say yes. Sana obia be my answer. Mebusa was adintra. Why do you believe your father is your father? Rebecca said, well, need them na me die. On the term school fees. Me sorry he took care of me. Me family nina obia ni ho awa doubt ana awa ba be kase enye me papa. So I believe and obia also I believe. Nama culture will say, your answers are correct, but ninina aye reasons why mommy prove. I need proof, say a yo papa. Dear oka ye nina wa answers way. One of your family member beat me aye. O of a beat me aye. Una ne beat me aye. Any one of your family member a beat me aye. So it's still not a proof, say a yo papa. I need proof. And then the emission free will honey so DNA test at the aba okoye DNA test at the bar. Then with the proof about then now what knock me down. Mean to me can be I must accept say your papa. So what the reasons any proof eba na still me kase me jindia na what ya say me mabodam we me ni adwene ubetimi akasa. And when me person what here say Muslims, we have reasons to believe say Islam is the true way to Allah, to God. Where did we come from and where are we going? We believe say Islam. We have good reasons to believe say Islam. And that is the answers to this question. Now to answer these questions, I would like you to understand, say, Muslims, we have reasons for our belief. And number one is our concept of God. I will say what you say. Why any friend of God? Why any friend of Allah? You can say Allah. Why any patch? I will say what you say. Before arguing, I will say what the point where you say. Our reason for believing say Onyankopon ewo ho is the cosmological argument, we philosophy, which says everything that begins to exist must have a cause. Adie bi a na enni ho later ene eba ye bia e we say bibi maneba. Pacho dwene ho yi. Man ka se bibia me say adie bi a na enni ho later ene eba ye bia e we say bibi ene maneba. That means something cannot come from nothing. Enye. So this is our argument, the cosmological argument. And now Muslims, we have the Kalam argument, Al-Hujjatul Cosmologiya. We have this. Enunti, if we are here today on this earth, it means we did not have infinite series of past. Our past is not infinite. So we have a beginning. And say, what brought the universe into existence? You have several answers. They always existed. No more hodada. Any beginning. That means the universe, the multiverses, the Milky Way galaxies. Omunni beginning no more hodada. Na atheist for omoma asa answer way. Atheist for no omo omunjin this onyankopon ewo ho omoka se ewiase na ewo ho dada. I'm sorry. We contradictory with science, because science actually say ewiase we are timwe. I mean the earth, the Milky Way galaxy, the multiverses, bibia the telescope ahuni de yehu ye bia science for nim die actually omo say na enni ho dada na ewiase ne edi mfie 13.7 billion years. Say I didn't feel 13.7 billion years. It doesn't matter, say brosa and I say endursa, doesn't matter. The point is it has a beginning. Say we beginning a DNA money buyer. Did it come from nothing? Sorry. No. Enye. Over to me, it created itself. Enwa nkasa ne born ho ewiase no asase we ya ne create ne ho ewia ne bibia Jupiter Mars ne dia ya kan ne school nyina omo nkasa ne create omo ho ne makase. How come? In the absence of time, space and matter, what can come into existence? Bibia ni ho a ebetimi aba into existence. And into how could they create themselves? A better than normal creature or man kasa bomb. The only option for you is to admit, say, a external being be and a creative woman. A external being be and a ball woman. On when they decide, say, let me create my bo a we say. And oh boy, and a creative. Now, for this being to be able to create something like a universe, by force, I will say our qualities be. I will say our characters be. Because idea wunni untimi mfamame. And until you believe we say this being, I will say our life, to be able to give life. I will say our power, to be able to create something like a universe. I will say our knowledge, to be able to create something like a universe. I will say our will, Chese otimi choose say meye ana menye. Onye machine he just creating. Because machine and work is the fact say the reason has a beginning means this creator has will. Just say or really say from this point I will create the universe. So or na dream onim die oye. So he has unlimited knowledge to everything, unlimited power, unlimited life. Now this being, onone efreno, Allah ewa Arabic, God ewa English, onyankopon ewa trimu. We don't believe say, oye three, God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. We don't believe that. You believe we say oye one. Oye three for what? Oye three a omo nyina omo will ni epe. Omo knowledge no epe. Omo power no epe. Omo nyina omo share the same power, the same will, the same knowledge. And I said Yenim say one of them came to the world and died. Yenka say part of this being, part of God died. And I say whole of God died. I'm sorry, it's not logic. And yeah, and person. Although the Christians try to explain, but I'm sorry, and person. So you believe we say or you one. One are intimate divided. And into your war. Some miracle in the word Allah. In the word Allah in Arabic, no, yentimin divide, yentimin kase. Abullah ana umullah, sorry. Yeni bibi wa Arabic musa say onyankopon mami, onyankopon papa. Say the English etimeka goddess ne utkimi ESB ka ho ana adani bibi fufro. Allah no yentimin fa bibia enka ho ewa Arabic mu. Anything in Arabic is so unique into your kind of Allah. And the Semitic language, even Jesus or Frey when you say Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani ewo Bible mo. And into Omokra Eli, into we believe in Hebrew and Aramaic, no, or more several ways to call Onyankopon. Mutimeka say El, Elaha, any Elohim, or Mutimeka me say we any dear kika. So this is the unique name for this being. Now Ubusami say, this being, why ne create, why ne but no I'm sorry, or question no, and your logic, you are asking say who created the uncreated, or no, say bibia and bonade na Ubusa say DNA bono. Anna say was say bibi bono. It was said by force. It was said on so be bona. Nene near busa on so why ne born. Near busa on so why ne born. Sala ni konichi sa na se omunina omuhia se obi embo mo. How will we get here? This is the problem of infinite regression. Sala ni kwasa near the problem of infinite regression. Infinite regression any solution obi antimin solve. Example of it is in so si wonchen ana meka se fonso ni ma me na me nom ana okachira me say you must seek permission from your superior boss in order for you to be able to give me the water. Wonti me fonso ni ma me gise wakwasere permission every o boss ho usire permission ana o boss kachira we say me so me wo boss e we say me kwesiki permission e wo me boss ho. Or so seek permission. I don't so boss can say me so me or boss I must seek permission from him. I know money na require permission. Na lie ni kwasa na lie ni baby a lie ni si lie ni final boss will be on require so be seek you be a permission. So lie ni kwasa up to infinity. How will you get the water to quench your thirst? When we say untimi nyenso ni ndom so se yakase de obo wiase no ono nso bibi mbono no nso bibi mbono no nso bibi mbono na sala ni ekosa ewo nachi up to infinity. How will we be here? And in the beginning, the Mecca say Yawaha, that means we did not have infinite series of past. And you believe say the final boss, and the unrequired so basic permission every will be the self-existing, the self-dependent owner or boy or require so basic permission every obiaho. So see a kase onyankopon a bibia ya adwene okono. This is what Muslims we mean. And the awati wenina is just interpretation of Quran chapter 112, which says Qul huwa Allahu ahad. This being or catch the Prophet Muhammad say Prophet Muhammad en kanchire ye say or no this being no or one indivisible one. Allahu Samad, on the self-existing, on the source of everything, on no honintina ye waha. Ene as-Samadaniya, Arabic sani kano self-existing, absolute and eternal. Or no honinti ane ye waha. So no ni wa. How can something come to existence? So he created something from nothing. Or no this being we saw nothing. I know he created something. Science for culture say everything is made up of atom. Onyankopon yusu atom ana odi create bibia. Enunti atom so no we yatia say o yusu atom into only create atom no at the beginning ana odi atom no ebo bibia. So this being ye believe we say we is spaceless and timeless. Only about time and into only time. So only time more, that means only beginning. So Allahu Samad, that is lam yalid wa lam yulad. Wan woba sana onyankopon kai e wose wodwene ho wose lam yalid ono this being wan woba wa lam yulad ono so ya wono asechre sen Oniba said the Christians for esikase or wabano. Oniba on that means only human qualities. Walemu that also yan one that means wamba means he has no beginning. Walem yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Size biya, image biya, color biya, picture biya, and tisewano. So let's create man in our own image. To the Christians for esikano, we don't believe that. And yes, sir. Nipa o nsanyame onyankopon onia abodjese onni nsante se on onni nsante se meneo. Although we believe say okasa or waso oti asem okasa, but ye believe say ote ho nanano etua ni ti so te se de meneo ya no esi tue ye ti so no nanano no te se ni akase wanka nkyere enunti ye nim na sono etisen ni akase wanka nkyere enunti ye nim. Or say walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. There's nothing like him. Shape biya entise ono, color biya entise ono. Our second reason for believing say Islam every this being this everyone yakopon honebaye eneye the teleological argument, and I said the fine-tuned argument. Ekyerese ewiase no onyankopon ana the creator no the creator ewiase no wahyehyɛ bibia in a perfect way. Simple for you to understand. Bibia ewiase no se ewia ne shift banenim kakra bi a yenyina yebɛhye. Se ewia no kone chi kakra bi nso a yenyina yebewu yentimi live anti bibia ewia ni se no ɛhɔ na ye the best place I will say ewia no a hange said ye be ya meme no ye betimi alivu ana ye betimi anyankwa. baby a bosomi esi no ɛhɔ na the best place nti baby a ɛwɔ ho sɛ planets no yɛde telescope ɛne de alhamdulillah telescope aba yɛho baby a ɛno baby a ɛwɔ ho sɛ baby a sɛ bi a ɛhɔ na the perfect way a ɛwɔ sɛ adeɛ ne si shift ko na chi kakra bi a problem ɛba n'anim kakra bi nso a problem. So this is the fine-tuned argument. Why ne hyehyɛ ne sa? Why ne yɛ sa? Ne aka sɛ this uncreated being on ne yɛ we call him Allah. Our third reason for believing in Islam and the natural inclination. Ye believe say nipa biya onyankopon a install program bi ewo omo. This program a kyerɛ say or know this being or so a natural. But ubetimi aka say na ade nchi na me feel na maka say wakoma ato ye muntra because this natural inclination a kyerɛ say onyankopon wo ho no viruses it may be overcome no na it doesn't function in you, but onyankopon aka kyerɛ Quran mu say this program a function more say wokɔ ahokyerɛ mu and the example is onyankopon ka kyerɛ Quran mu say fa idha rakibu fil fulk da'u Allah mukhlisina lahu ad-din na onyankopon tie say the Quran esikasa onyankopon anka say in natural inclination but tie or say disbelievers no omo nje onyankopon di no so omo fro shape mu na se shape ne ekwa se omo nye problem kakra bi omo nim se omo wonsuo so nti no da'u Allah mukhlisina lahu ad-din be hu se na omo afre onyankopon this being. That means they have feeling say there's some supernatural power bi ebetima be yo ma free ahokyere na omo kum ne kwa shape no e ba be sinki enti the same thing ofro plane as a plane no sha say bi kakra bi omo se na wakoma na ebom na nyame mpengu ohun se problem bi ebesi a you start getting some feelings bi to say wono there's some supernatural power bi ebitima ba be you every side bi anim. So this natural inclination but so wakoma to yem I say we did your openness and what that now this program doesn't function anymore. So a natural inclination no and you say oh akwala ne ba from the first minute na akwala ne ba no odi bibi kana no onim said your obem many. So a natural na kopon infuse with this program this knowledge our akwala ne trim ansa na wadeba onim said ye sebi obeja ne nai said ye obejonso said ye obesu oba ye obi antwe. So a natural inclination ye frano fitrat Allah allati fatara an-nas 'alayha. So when you come now build this this being I can as one now build this. Our fourth reason for believing in this being and in Islam and the natural laws, the mathematical laws, and I say the moral laws, the laws of right and wrong. A dear nature say we nye so when you come in new say this being oniwa so ono nye the right being obe legislate ama say we nya how obe den aka kire me say de me ye na enye intiminjai on what basis. For you to understand, example is say me a big mafia nyamempiongu kronfo police for intimincheme soldiers for intimincheme krono na me bono me enjoy pa me didie me pe me da hotel a me pem die me pe ana minya ana me ye ewo wiase mu ha but wo me how wo a me bo krono no me how me ma wosu me ma wakoma say wo wakoma na say no it's making me happy. In the absence of onyankopon, in the absence of this being who has the right to legislate for us, obaye den ababe kachire me say krono na me bono minjai on what point, on what basis? How do you want to take my happiness? Why? So Obi said there's no way for you to convince me, say, dear me, no minjai. Minjai for what? Enunti, ana yesawo, the mathematical laws. 1 + 1 is equal to 2. Adinti na ye 2. Obiya GDC ye 2. Adinti na woka se 1 + 1 e 3 a obiya bi hu se wabodam wadwene nye. Why they make this law? Did this law come from nothing? No, sorry. Nti ye believe say when Yankopon this being or na share this mathematical laws 2 + 3 is equal to 4 ana or they govern area say. On the ball consciousness, on the ball adrenaline nyansa. And I'm sure say what your concept of God na say. Your kase when Yankopon, this is what we mean. Ye nyu Yankopon fufuro bia ye nyu Yankopon fufuro ewo baby. Inshallah, ye better also next time near share. So how does this link to Islam? Any dia keka ho. Identity Islam by force free this being and by yenhwe video way ye better see more inshallah.
The Lord of the Arsh and Kursi. We're talking about the Lord of the worlds. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We're talking about the Lord of the entire universe and beyond. The entire universe and beyond. You know, we live in this dunya and we are fascinated with this dunya which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala indeed has created in a beautiful manner. We're fascinated. There are over billions of people which live on this dunya at this moment in time. Over 6 billion people that live on the dunya at this moment in time. This dunya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so big that there is space in this dunya for billions and billions and billions or more people. But what is this dunya in comparison to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created out there? This dunya is insignificant. This dunya is meaningless to Allah. It means nothing. It is worthless. So worthless, compare it with the sun. The sun is 1 star. You know more science than me. You'll be able to tell me better. Take this planet Earth and you place it inside the sun and you will be able to place 1.3 million Earths in the sun. 1.3 million Earths in the sun. Allahu Akbar. Allah is the greatest. The sun is 1 star. 1 star. There are stars out there which are millions of times bigger than the sun. You tell me this, that you need millions and millions of stars to make 1 galaxy. And then you tell me this, that there are zillions of galaxies out there. Let me tell you on top of this, my friend. After this, whatever you see above, when you raise your head and you look above, whatever you see above, the zillions and zillions and zillions of galaxies, let me tell you, this is everything there is within the first heaven. Everything there is within the first heaven, and Allah is the creator of 7 heavens. 7 heavens. And the distance between the first heaven and the second heaven is 500 years. You know, the distance that can be covered in 500 years, at what speed? Only Allah knows. Only Allah knows. But it will take 500 years to get from the first heaven to the second heaven. 500 years from the second to the third, third to the fourth, fourth to the fifth, fifth to the sixth, sixth to the seventh. Every time it will take 500 years. After the 7 heavens, وَسِعَ كُرْسِيُّهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. You all read the Ayatul Kursi. You all know the Ayatul Kursi. After this, you have the Kursi of Allah. You have the chair of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know these 7 heavens that we've just talked about, in comparison to the Kursi of Allah, they're non-existent. They're meaningless. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has given an example in a hadith just to give us a little bit of understanding with regards to the 7 heavens in comparison to the kursi of Allah. Take a ring from your finger, take it off, the small ring that you have, and place it, let's say, in a desert, the Sahara Desert. It's the biggest desert in the world. You know that ring that we take off from our fingers and place it in the Sahara Desert? What comparison is in between the ring and the Sahara Desert? Nothing. Nothing. The 7 heavens is the ring, and the kursi of Allah is the Sahara Desert. After the kursi of Allah, you have the arsh of Allah. وَكَانَ أَرْشُهُ عَلَى الْمَاءِ. You have the arsh of Allah. Again, Rasulullah has explained, so just so that we can understand. Take the ring, place it in the desert. This time, the ring is the kursi and the arsh is the desert. What is the kursi in comparison to the arsh of Allah? Nothing. Then you have angels which carry the arsh of Allah. Their heads are in the 7th heaven and their feet are in the lowest earth. My friends, then you have the Lord of the Ard al-Kursi. لا تدركه الأبصار ويدرك الأبصار وهو اللطيف الخبير. He is beyond the size of Allah, who Allah is, what Allah is. The greatness of Allah is beyond the comprehension of my little mind. This is the being that you and I are messing with.
This is the being me and you are messing with. What you hear your common sense, I'm sorry, you are just deceiving yourself. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.